Hello, my name's Gareth from BZM Micro. What I'm going to show you today is how to swap out a metering spring on your Walbro carburettor. You don't need many tools to perform this task. You need a posi drive screwdriver, set of needle nose pliers, somewhere to place your parts once you've removed them from the carb, and a nice clean tidy work area. This is a bit of a fiddle, so I would recommend that you do it on a table or somewhere clean where if the spring does pop out, you got a good chance of finding it. Not in the field where it could get buried in any amount of dirt and grass. Okay, so what we need to do is remove, first of all, the 4 screws that hold the primer bubble on. Okay, primer bubble just pops off. Then we need to remove our top plate. And then our metering diaphragm. Notice that there's a gasket on the metering diaphragm. This is a new carburettor, so it isn't a problem for me. But if your carburettor has been used quite a bit, I would highly recommend that you get yourself a carburettor service kit in, just in case you do have problems or split this gasket, so that when you reassemble it, you'll be able to put a new gasket on. Okay. Now, as you can see here, we've got meter and spring cantilever, needle valve, and underneath this dimple in the meter and spring cantilever is the meter and spring. To gain access to this, we need to remove this screw that holds the pin in. So, as I'm a southpaw, I'll turn it around. Place your index finger on top of the cantilever, set the carburettor down, and undo the screw. It shouldn't be tight or locked in or anything like that. So you remove that. Now this is where working in a nice clean place should help you out, because the spring forces the cantilever up. So we just pick that up off there. Just notice there that there's a fork on the end of the cantilever. This fork has to sit in the recess that is in the metering valve. So it sits like so. Okay? Right, if we drop that back in the metering valve chamber, swap out your spring. For the purpose of this, I haven't got a modified one here to pop in there, but it's exactly the same process. Just obviously swap out your meter and spring that it come with and put in the modified one. There's a recess there for the spring to sit in, so if we just drop that spring into the recess, then we need to get our meter and spring cantilever and pin. Slip the pin back through the hinge on the cantilever. This is where I recommend that you use your needle nose pliers. Just grab the little tab on the end of the valve, the cantilever, sorry, and hold like so. Just be careful that you can get there. You need to get the dimple on the spring, and then just gently ease it in so that it picks up the recess of the needle valve. Remove, and just press gently with your index finger just to hold it all in there. Now we need to pop back in the cantilever pin screw. No thread lock or anything like that needed, so Just go steady when you're starting the thread. No need to nip any of this up real tight, just gentle little nip until you feel there's no more thread. Before you go any further, just make sure that your cantilever's still cantilevers. Your needle valve pops up when you press down on it. Job's a good one. And basically just reverse the process in reassembling the other components. Your metering diaphragm. There is a right and a wrong way to put that up, so just as long as you've got the big metal disc down towards the metering valve, and obviously you see there's the pusher. Top plate back on again, can't get this wrong because there's locating pins. And then finally need to place back on the primer bubble. Okay, just get all the screws started. And then let's take him down again. There's no need to do any of this stupid tight. Just nip it up and give it another little eighth of a turn. And here we have it, meter and valve spring replaced. Thank you for watching.